Well, I went to the store. I had called them and asked if they had this size of glass, and they said yes. They had 5 pieces. When I got there, they didn't have any. So I didn't get the glass cup, but I ordered it, and it should come in a couple days. So I'm just going to go ahead and get everything painted, and then sanded, a couple coats of paint. And the reason I wanted the glass ahead of time is making sure it fit before I went through everything. So we'll just have to do it after it's painted. Okay? So I'm going to start. And, you know, we've gone through all of this with the paint, with all the painting into the wet and all the stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and continue this, get this first coat on everything, and I'll see you later. I'll show it to you when we have the next coat on, and then when the glass gets fit. But I'm going to be cutting the boards that hold the glass in, and then the back goes on. Okay, be in mind of how you're going to set it up to be able to hang it. Okay, and then I'll get sanding it in the morning, get another coat on it. And I decided to go ahead and make the back now, and I'm determining how I'm going to hang it. So I'm going to use this clip. So what I did was I cut this 1/8 inch plywood, slats to go inside here, and that's where I'm going to put the bracket on top of this slat. I put a couple verticals so that all the weight will be on that. I can't do the inside yet because I don't have the glass, and I need that measurement to be able to put in the backer board and everything that I want. This backer board is just plywood, and then I'm going to put a black foam on the other side and in around this frame. Okay, so the glass will go in, the foam will go in, it's black, and then this will go in on top of that. So now I've cut these pieces, I marked them, and now I'm going to glue them in place. Put the activator on. Okay, now I've glued the strips on the back. Okay, it's going to help keep this nice and flat and give it support for when it's being hung. So I glued them, but I also like to nail stuff too. So what I did is I have these small nails. They're real close. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll angle them to make sure they don't protrude out. Okay. Okay, this is the side that the black foam is going on. But I'm gonna get one coat on all of it, even before that goes on. So I'm gonna put one coat on it. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I'll show you the other side. This is going to be the top. Okay. Bracket is going to be mounted onto here. And that's how it's going to get hung. I'm going to get one coat on it. Okay, I just came back from the store. I went and I picked up the glass for the shadowbox for my granddaughter's jersey. And there was a lady in distress out there, and I gave her a hand to help get her truck started and be on her way. So now I'm back with the glass, and I'm going to set it. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is inside this whole edge, all the way around, is to use a clear silicone caulk and then place. Okay, so put it the tip all the way into the corner. Cut your tip small, don't have it big and wide. And go ahead, and caulk is going to come out as fast as you move. Okay, you pull the trigger, there's air in there, just go back over it, go all the way into the corner, because you want this glass not to hit the edge. Okay, now this is coming out white, but it's going to dry clear. If you start to get air pockets, just go back over it. It's not going to hurt anything. Go back and get a nice bead on there. It's clear, so when it gets on the glass, if you have any coming over the edge, you just cut it back. Click the back of your caulk gun, it'll keep it from coming out. Okay, we have the glass. Okay, I had it cut. Now what you're going to do is have your shadow box up on top of something so the glass isn't going to touch anything. You've caulked the inside. Now put the edge in. Okay, don't just drop it. Bring it down gently. Put your hand underneath and let it fall in place. Okay, now it's set in there. Okay, I'm going to let it dry up. The glass won't move. We'll put another bead around it. We'll wipe it down like we do regular caulk, and it'll secure that piece of glass. It won't flop around. It won't cause any issues. I like it. I think it's coming out good. Well, I've already made the back for this. I used a thin piece of plywood, and I put some 1x2, well, it's less than 1x2, but it's about a 1/2 inch by 1.5 inch piece of wood on the back to support it. Okay, I'm going to be hanging it by this piece. I put 2 going up. This is going to sit inside the shadow box. Okay, I put a black foam board on it that we're going to put the jersey on, and the certificate and things like that. Okay, so that's going to fit inside of this. Now I want the back edge, this back edge, to be flat with this, the same thing. So I measured it, and it's about 7/8 of an inch. Okay, so I'm going to make a border inside of there with the foam board. Okay, so I've measured that, deducted in, I measured inside here. I deducted 7/8 of an inch, leaves me 2.5 inches. Going to put the foam board all the way around. That's going to help keep the glass in place. It won't move. If for whatever reason, then this will fit inside and be set right onto the edge of the foam board. Okay, it'll be even with this, and then we're going to secure it all the way around. All right, so now that I have my measurements, I'm going to cut the foam board so that it will fit inside this frame. Now, I had a big sheet and I cut the back piece out of it. So this dimension is the same as the longer sides. Okay, so I can cut those two and they're going to fit exact. I'll cut 2 more and then I'll have to cut those down for when they fit inside of there. So now we know we need 2.5 inches, and let me double check that. 2.5, 2.5. Get your razor knife out. Let's go ahead and cut it. Use a straight edge. Try to make one straight, long, continuous cut. If you have to flip it over, cut right inside that crease. Take your time and continue the process. Now we'll cut the last one. 2.5, 2.5. Flip it over. Okay, now we have all 4 of them cut. 2 are the correct size. We'll be gluing those in place and then cut the other ones, slide them in and glue them in. When that all dries, we'll be ready to take the back part, put it inside, testing it, then we'll pull it back out. Then we're going to put the jersey on and the other certificates. Then we're going to reset it and we're going to secure it so that this can be hung up in my granddaughter's room. All right, we're ready for the next step.
Building with Papa. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell.